Alright, you know who I am. This is another Solitaire Rant quest. So yeah, start. Should I talk about Star Trek Discovery? I'm talking about QAnon. This is my take on QAnon. Now, it's odd to me though. It's odd to me when it comes to QAnon that the mainstream media. It's odd to me that the mainstream media is taking so many shots at him. It's honestly surprising to me. Now, hmm, two reasons why you do that. Either mainstream media wants to virtue signal, either they're doing it intentionally to virtue signal against the right, or, or, or the CEO, the head management of CNN has been told by their corporate owners, or in whatever mainstream media source, they've been told by their corporate owners to discredit QAnon as hard as possible. Now, yeah, either doing it intentionally or they aren't doing it intentionally, or they're being ordered to do it. Yeah, they're being ordered to do it from the higher ups, or they're doing it out of their own initiative. Which, yeah, when it comes to QAnon, when it comes to QAnon, I don't follow him. I don't follow a lot of shit on the internet. There's just no time. But yeah, one theory of QAnon's that strikes me that I've heard about is that in the upper echelons of society, there exists that it's all secretly run. That there's a group of up in the upper echelons of our society that are pedophilic Satanists. Now, that's a weird thing to accuse rich people of. But if there's one group of people that could get away from hiding their pedophilic tendencies from the public eyes, or their satanic prefer, preferences and whatnot. If there's one group of people out there that could easily hide all that shit, it's rich people. Want to know why? Because rich people have enough money to either buy people off or have them gone. Yeah, when you're rich, you have a lot of you got a lot of money to throw around. So if you wanted to indulge in pedophilia, you have the monetary resources to not only do that, but also keep that shit a very close guarded secret. You can pay people off, or you could threaten people because you have the money to do so. And if there's a group, if a group of these people exists, they obviously network their vast amounts of monetary resources to do so. Because yeah, now it's possible that I think that such a possible it is not outside of the realm of possibility that a group of pedophilic Satanists could exist amongst the hyper wealthy. I wouldn't put it past I wouldn't put it past I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility. I really honestly wouldn't. Because in all corners of society, in all monetary, in our society, in all brackets of in all backgrounds, there's in all income at all income levels there are pedophiles that do exist. And yeah, amongst the wealthy elite, yeah, why wouldn't some of them also be pedophiles? Or not pedophiles, but Satanists. Now, I don't know how. No, it's not outside the realm of possibility, folks. That's my personal take on that one theory of QAnon's. I don't know what, I don't know what other things that he's spewed out there are. I don't know what other things he has, but the idea that pedophilic Satanists among the upper echelons of rich high society, that the idea that there are those among them, yeah, it's not impossible. Are all of them into that shit? No, but it's not impossible for such a group to exist. And it's not impossible for that group to have existed for decades. For decades and decades on end. You know, it's odd. It's odd. You think about now. You think about the idea of pedophilic Satanists existing. You think about that amongst the wealthy elite. Now, if they've been if that group has been in existence over generations, over 100 years or something, it explains the clothing styles. It explains the styles for women and a whole bunch of shit. Fuck! It even explains the movie Cuties. Why that's being shown on Netflix right now. You know, because if you're a pedophilic Satanist, if you're a pedophilic Satanist, well, yeah, and you have wealth, wouldn't you want to make sex with underage children and religion? Wouldn't you want to make like sex with underage kids legal or acceptable to society, and then just make religion go away? If you're a pedophilic Satanist, those are the two things you could do with your wealth. You could influence society subtly, make religion go away, and make pedophilia slowly acceptable. which I think that's not a, which, yeah, that's just me speculating. That's just me speculating. Which, yeah, I think some of that's going on. I think if you're rich and whatnot, you can indulge in whatever hedonistic tendencies you want. If you want to snort cocaine off the backs of 11-year-olds, if you want to do that, if you're that fucked up and you want to do that, yeah, money would be a good money would be a good facilitator of something like that for you to do that. That's how money works. You can and let's imagine though that these wealthy people are stupidly wealthy. We've put so much money into their pockets. Their pockets are lined with so much money, and if they're networked, and yeah, they're networked in together with each other. Yeah. If you wanted to, there's probably a dollar amount out there for, yeah, if you want to like snort coke off of 11-year-olds backs, i'm sure if you go I'm sure if you go to the right rich person out there and you asked, or a right person out there, like a rich person out there that's into that kind of shit, they'll give you a number to how much that shit would cost if you got them talking in competence. I bet. I bet. That's my bet. That's my bet. If such if yeah, yeah. If you go to the darkest and shadiest parts of the world, you can definitely get a good money estimate for whatever sick depraved shit you want to do, you know? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if rich people, if they kidnapped regular people from like third world countries and like put them on islands and then just go hunting for them. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if that shit happened. I wouldn't be surprised if there were rich people out there who were Satanists and pedophiles. Yeah, it's not outside the realm of possibility. That's just my take. That's just my thoughts. So yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd have more to say, but I don't. But yeah, pedophilia and all that shit. Yeah, fucked up. Make another video. It deserves. I'm gonna talk about cuties and whatnot. By the time this all gets uploaded, it's gonna be belated. It's just me. This is just me thinking and shit at the time. Eventually, when I release all this shit, we'll get new information and shit. New topics of discussion will come past me and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway, I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty. Get your jewels in one where you can. Stay sexy, San Diego. And I'm a spaceman. Peace.